Faiz and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be unboxing the all-new iPhone Air. I've got one in sky blue and I've got one in space black. The sky blue one is actually going to be my wife's and the space black one is going to be mine. I also do have the iPhone 17 Pro Max, so stay tuned for that unboxing video, but we're going to put this one aside. I also have the iPhone Air bumper as well. My wife really wanted it, and to be honest, I think it's a great accessory. She got it in blue to go with her sky blue phone. So without any further ado, let's unbox these, starting with the sky blue. All right, so this is a really, really thin box. I mean, when I compare this to the thinness of the Pro Max, this is the Air on top, and this one is the Pro Max at the bottom. So it is definitely a smaller box. But anyways, let's put the Pro Max aside and let's take these tabs out. Very satisfying to remove these every year. It's the same thing, but I don't know why, but I enjoy doing it. Okay, here we go. All right, let's pull this tab over here. Oh my God, this is so freaking light. Oh my God. You know, I watched a ton of hands-on videos of the iPhone Air when they first launched it, but I'm not going to lie, I honestly did not expect it to be this thin or light. This is crazy thin. Wow, okay. And then this is the back. So this is what the plateau looks like. Looks really nice. It looks very minimalistic and clean. Doesn't look as large as it does in a lot of the videos and advertisements that I've been seeing. Looks very nice in person. I'm not gonna lie, this is a very beautiful looking phone. Of all the iPhones that Apple has released this year, this is the one that's got me very excited. Now that I'm holding it and seeing how, or feeling how light it is, I love it already. But anyways, let's take this tab off. Okay, let's put that aside. Dang, I feel like this is the perfect size. Like I have a Pro Max because I like larger phones, right? But I'm not gonna lie, sometimes that gets a little jarring because it is a big phone, not in just in terms of screen size, but also in terms of thickness and weight. And when you hold this, I feel like this is the ultimate like business person phone, right? I think it has a relatively great screen size. It's right there in the middle at 6.6 inches. So it's not as small as the iPhone Pro or the base iPhone 17 with a 6.3 inch display. And it's also not as large as the Pro Max with a 6.9 inch display. So I think this screen size will be great for most people. It's like right there in the middle. And also in the box, you get the USB-C connector and you get some paperwork, and that's pretty much it. I mean, that's basically become a standard with all iPhones every single year. And now we can take a look at the iPhone Air in space black. This is a color that I'm very excited to look at because all the other colors are very light, right? And this year Apple doesn't have a black iPhone 17 Pro, which is very odd. They only have an orange, silver, or a deep blue. So if you want a space black iPhone, you got to go with the Air. So I'm very excited. So let's quickly take the tab off. All right, now let's take this out of the box. And voila, here you go. Let's remove this top part. And here it is. This is absolutely stunning. A very stealthy color, looks very premium, very luxurious, and also very pro. Like I really wish Apple had brought this color to the iPhone Pro. It only makes sense, but I'm glad that the Air has it. Also the sides, I don't know how well you can see on camera because it's such a thin phone. It's like glossy black because it's polished titanium. Looks very, very sick. And yeah, let's turn this on. I'm not gonna lie, it would be super cool if we had a black USB-C cable to match the black phone, but Apple doesn't do that, at least not with iPhones. All right, so now let's take a look at the bumper. So we're gonna open up the packaging by removing this tab. All right, throw that over there. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm really, really excited for this accessory because I loved the bumper when Apple first, came out with it back with the iPhone 4. It was one of my favorite accessories. I had a white one, I had a green one. It was like really, really cool because you could see the back and front of your phone, yet still it was protected because it added like this nice extra protective lip over your phone, right? So if it were to fall, it would, land on the bumper, not the front or back of your phone because it raised it. So here it is, and not gonna lie, feels just like that one. Doesn't feel as shiny or plasticky as that, which is good because this is more of a matte finish, but it feels really, really nice. So here is the phone itself. It says on the packaging that you want to start with the top first and then slide it in from the bottom. So that's exactly what I'm going to do now. And there you go. Here it is. I'm not gonna lie, it feels even nicer with the bumper because it's a little slippery, at least for those who want to go caseless. It's very slippery when you are holding it with the polished titanium, but with this bumper, it adds a little bit of a grip to it. So it's really nice. And once again, it's good to know that this is showing off this beautiful design, right? At the same time, if you were to drop this face down or the back, you are very well protected because it's going to land on the bumper, not the phone itself. So that's good to know. Plus, Apple is using ceramic shield too for the front and back, so it's a lot more scratch resistant. And also, this is, after all, the most durable iPhone that Apple has ever created. So I think you're going to be pretty safe with this one. At the end of the day, I'm really excited for the iPhone Air because though I am going to be using my iPhone 17 Pro Max as my main device, the Air is going to be my secondary phone. I will be doing detailed reviews for both the Pro Max and the iPhone Air. So stay tuned to my channel, subscribe if you haven't already done so, and I'll see you next time.